This is the Rewrite Intelligence Briefing. Today, 10 stories shaping artificial intelligence and how they connect. DeepSeek, a Chinese AI company, is developing its own artificial intelligence chip. The move comes as the US tightens export controls on advanced semiconductors to China. DeepSeek's in-house chip is part of China's strategy to build domestic AI infrastructure and reduce reliance on foreign suppliers like Nvidia. The development signals China's commitment to technological self-sufficiency amid escalating trade barriers. The race for domestic semiconductor dominance is now underway. DeepSeek, a Chinese AI company, is entering the artificial intelligence chip market. The firm announced development of an inference processor designed to optimize AI model performance and reduce computational costs. The move reflects growing competition to build domestically designed chips as geopolitical tensions affect global semiconductor supply chains. DeepSeek now joins Nvidia, AMD, and various startups in the race for specialized AI processors. The question remains whether this wave of domestic chip development will reshape competition in AI hardware. China's government is moving to allow its leading AI companies access to Nvidia's advanced H200 chips. Officials have informed Alibaba, ByteDance, and DeepSeek of the planned permissions. Nvidia has already secured US government licenses to conduct these sales to Chinese entities. The announcement sent Nvidia's stock price slightly higher. The question now is how this authorization will affect the global AI chip market. DeepSeek, a Chinese AI company, has developed its own artificial intelligence chip. The chip is designed to handle AI model training and inference at lower costs than Nvidia's processors. The move reflects broader efforts by Chinese firms to build domestic semiconductor capabilities amid US export restrictions on advanced chips. DeepSeek's development could reshape the global AI chip market by providing an alternative to Nvidia's dominant position. The question now is whether this signals a broader shift toward independent AI semiconductor capabilities worldwide. OpenAI has launched new voice models that can listen and speak at the same time. GPT-Live 1 and GPT-Live 1 Mini are now available to users worldwide. The models enable simultaneous listening and speaking capabilities as part of OpenAI's voice technology expansion. The IPO-bound startup is advancing real-time voice interaction technology. The question now is how this dual-mode capability will transform user experience in conversational AI. OpenAI has landed a major financial backing from one of the world's largest banks. Bank of America extended a $520 million line of credit to the AI company on July 8th. The move positions Bank of America as one of OpenAI's largest lenders ahead of its planned initial public offering. The financing arrangement strengthens Bank of America's foothold in AI-related capital markets lending. The question now is whether this credit facility signals momentum toward OpenAI's IPO. China's government has raised alarm over a potential security flaw in an Anthropic AI coding tool. The Ministry of Industry and Information Technology warned the software could transmit sensitive user data without permission. Location information and identity identifiers could be sent back to Anthropic's servers. The ministry classified the issue as a security backdoor but provided no details on which tool or when it was discovered. The question now is whether Anthropic will respond and specify which product requires remediation. XI is launching Grok 4.5 on July 9th, with CEO Elon Musk calling it Opus-class performance. The model already underwent private beta testing at Tesla and SpaceX in June. XI is accelerating development as the race for faster and more cost-effective AI models intensifies. Early testing showed performance comparable to or potentially exceeding Anthropic's Claude Opus. The question now is whether Grok 4.5 will reshape the competitive landscape of AI. OpenAI has launched GPT-Live, a new voice upgrade that changes how people interact with ChatGPT. The new models introduce full-duplex technology, allowing simultaneous listening and speaking. Users can now interrupt and speak naturally, creating conversations that feel more human-like. GPT-Live rolls out globally across all major platforms starting Wednesday. The question now is whether this technology will reshape expectations for AI conversation. OpenAI has upgraded ChatGPT's voice mode with a new model designed to interrupt less and listen more. The new GPT-Live 1 waits for users to continue speaking when they pause, creating smoother conversations. OpenAI says the advancement makes talking to ChatGPT feel more like talking to another person. The move signals a shift toward more human-like conversational AI. The question now is whether this becomes the new expectation for voice AI across the industry. That's today's briefing. Explore every story and how they connect on the neural web at rewrite.io. This was Rewrite.